tell us how acupressure works?
Okay, acupressure is almost exactly the same as acupuncture, but you are using your fingers or other tools to put pressure on the points, on the acupoints. And what the acupoints do is you're stimulating a flow of energy through the points. Each point is connected to an organ. So we have these meridian flows which flow through our body and connect to each other, and they all flow through or around or stem from a certain organ. So by pressing on different points with pressure, you're encouraging that organ and that flow of meridian to basically flow in a way that is healing to the body. I mean, sometimes the flow is too little, sometimes the flow is too much, so we're always trying to regulate, is it too much, is it too little, but we want to try and put it back into balance.
So with more people suffering from things as we age, say lower back pain caused by issues like slip discs or, sedentary lifestyle, prolonged sitting, is this a good non-drug pain management solution, or are there other solutions?
Absolutely. There are many solutions, but acupressure is definitely a great solution to a problem for pain management. Again, pain, so when you have pain in a certain area, that means the flow of energy through that area for some reason has been blocked. So I always give the example to my patients. So two people do exactly the same movement. One person gets a back problem, other person does it perfectly well. And what's the difference is the meridian flow, the energy that's flowing through that area. So when the meridian flow is blocked or is too weak, that allows like discs to slip out or muscles to spasm or to be torn. Or so by again encouraging the flow of energy through that area, it just encourages the healing and things actually can go back into place. So for example, slip discs actually can go back in and muscle tears, etc. And muscle pain, spasms all can be relieved very, very quickly with acupressure.
Are regular body and foot massages also beneficial for chronic pain management?
Absolutely. I would say it's almost crucial to have body and foot massages on a regular basis to help with pain and to help with just general well-being. Massage is one of the oldest forms of healing known to man. It stems back to all the ancient sort of civilizations used it as a form of healing, as a form of keeping people in health. The concept of always encouraging our energy and our systems to flow, our circulation to flow, when we're always working on that, it really, our bodies just feel better, our minds feel better, our hormones work better. It's just, there's nothing that it doesn't help. I very much try and encourage people to learn how to self-massage, and if not, go for a massage. Foot massages are fantastic. Acupressure, the reflexology is fantastic. It's definitely very healing, and especially also the contact between people. There's an exchange of energy between people, which I think is also very important. But definitely, even on yourself. Just encouraging the flow of energy through massage is super beneficial to everybody.
Do you believe that physical pain is emotional tension stored?
Yes, I do. I think the difference between good health and ill health often stems from an emotional place. So I work very much with emotions in my clinic, and I use the Bach flower remedies as well. So, and again, I give an example of two people in the exact same situation doing the exact same thing, and what happens, why one person is affected, one person isn't. Because the flow of energy is, like I said, is not working, but that can also be an emotional energy. So if somebody is very sad or very sort of scared or very angry, they will be more affected than somebody who is actually has no issues, or not no issues. Nobody has no issues, but who's quite balanced at that time. Yeah.
Can acupressure help to relieve premenstrual symptoms such as breast tenderness and mood swings?
Oh, absolutely. This is what my second book is about, and it's so simple. And I have so many women who come into the clinic with premenstrual tension or stress, with breast tenderness, with hormonal outbursts, and I mean, so even in menopause, perimenopause, menopause, and by using the acupressure points and working on them and teaching them how to balance themselves, it's incredible what happens. I mean, people in menopause who've had hot flushes for suffering from hot flushes for months or if not years, actually feel relief almost immediately. And so people who suffer greatly from PMS, and I mean, it can be almost not eradicated. I mean, it can be eradicated. I mean, they feel so much better, and then that's why I teach them to keep on going with it. So I can help them. I can help them by pressing the points and help relieve the PMS, but they have to keep on going, and they have to learn which organs are affected.
And you mentioned about perimenopausal symptoms. Does it also help things like insomnia or really hot flashes too?
Yes, I tell you, acupressure is magic. Of course, I mean, absolutely. I mean, so all the symptoms that come along with any hormonal issue, we are, by using the different acupressure points, I mean, you learn also, or I try and teach people which organs are affected, and you need to work on those organs to help again, that flow of energy flow correctly. But then most issues, hormonal issues, will sort of will kind of be alleviated. So hot flushes, sort of night sweats, insomnia, especially insomnia, which you can feel on both sides of the hormones, it really can be greatly alleviated. Yeah.
Wow, that's great. Is there anything else about acupressure that you would like people to know?
Oh gosh, well, I think that's a very big question. Yes, I mean, I would love to, and I think half my reason of what I do right now is to try and teach people as much as possible how what a wonderful tool acupressure is. And I mean, and it can be, and you don't need to go anywhere really to learn how to do it. You can actually learn it yourself, or you can buy books and learn about it. But it's such an easily accessible tool for our health and well-being. And I'm always encouraging people do their points. If you know me, I'm always saying do your points. I mean, obviously you need to learn the points, but they're easily learned. But it can make the biggest difference between ill health, good health, I mean, mental health, I mean, good mental health. So I definitely, I mean, I would say if you don't know much about acupressure, really, really spend some time learning about it and investing yourself in it, because it's amazing.